And what's up and welcome back to the Shiny Raiko channel. I'm going to go through my Endymion Guardragon deck profile for everyone. I don't think I'm going to play this format. The reason why is that I played it last format. It was really good. I just didn't like a few things about the deck. And I think I'm going back to Magicians. Or at least the Magicians route. I've made some changes. I've took additional information from the subscribers as well. You guys are absolutely brilliant. Thank you for everything. And before I go through the deck profile, I just want to show you something real quick. My Endymion is actually a misprint. I didn't know that until recently. The E on the card is vastly different. Just focus for a bit. Yeah, the E, very different. It's like when you open up a book and you see the big T at V. So it's different from the others. As you can clearly notice just by one glance, it's straight. Anyways, deck profile time. First one up, we have triple Big Daddy Endymion. He's really good just to even hard draw him. He's excellent. Being a high scale, big beat stick, goes back to hand. So you know you dodge that evenly match. He's really good card overall. Triple God card. The card that makes the deck run. Yeah. And you know, funny enough, you have persons who actually don't play any. And I'm like, are you retarded? But I just, it's just what it is. One Magister. Magister is absolutely excellent. Magister is just that the reason why I play one instead of two, it's difficult on you going first when you find him. He's like a brick. He's not that bad of a card, but it's not that great either. Because in the context that you need something already in the face of extra deck, which is not going to happen until you go off, he's like a brick. So you only play one. Then we have the card that most persons hate, but I absolutely love, and I would never play the deck without three. Master Cerberus. Even to say play two is really good. Cerberus is absolutely brilliant. Free extender, and it gets you into your combos while extending. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't know why persons lash out against it. It's really good. Then you have Double Jackal King. Another card that is a must play. Really good stuff. Free negate. I know everyone knows it does. Garuda. It's an MST. Put in a scale, destroy itself, destroy my opponent's back row. Also, in my opponent's turn, it's a hand trap. If they normal or special summon a monster, just remove 3 counters from the field and special summon it and bounce a card back to the hand. Also, as a reminder, you can bounce it back with Big Daddy Endymion and get it back to your hand. So yeah. And even on the field, it gets counters. So if you're worried that Endymion couldn't bring it back, spell card gives it counters. And last for your monsters that can hold counters is Abductor. 2 Abductors. I really wouldn't play 3. It suffices having a secondary servant in the deck, as it amazing with going off. If you manage to get up the field spell, if you put 3 counters on this, search, pop, put it back in the scale, and use the 3 counters on the field spell to search again. So it's a double route in the one turn. It's done wonders for me. Amazing. As in, I've set up 5 negates and have my hand loaded with this. Ridiculous. Moving on. Next one up, we have our extenders, or just free turbo extensions. We have triple Curtain Raiser. Really good for the deck. It does wonders for you. I open it almost every time. Then we have triple Chrono and 1 Time Gazer. I honestly hate Time Gazer. I think I draw this the most, and this at 1 in the deck. Really upsets me. And for the Dark Worm plus Gate 0, I've dropped it. The reason why is just that when I was playing the 2 Gate 0, it was countering the problem of drawing 1, but that my luck just started to show. I end up drawing 2. Like all the time. 2. And Dark Worm isn't technically a turbo card. It's not. The cards that send it to the grave is a turbo card. So by reducing it, it actually worked out well for me. And it's not like if I don't see it, it's a problem. Because I'm playing so many turbo cards, Electromite can always just send it to the face of extra deck. The only problem that you might have is that you want the Gate 0, as it's a free level 7. And for your Guardragon combos, you just play these 3. Obviously, you're going to summon this off your Heliopolis, and these 2 are main staples now. And fun fact, you have persons who play the full rocket combo, as in the three, the Absolroto, the Tracer, and Silver Arrow. Oh well, Silver Bullet. I know saying Werewolf inside anyways. Over this, just playing this one card. And when I ask persons like, why would they play that entire engine? That bricks, by the way, because if you draw the Silver Bullet, they don't make any more sense. Why would you play that over this? It's not like they're searchable. You had to. You don't have a choice but to hard draw them because there's no way to search them. Neither is there a way to search this. But like, damn. It really puzzles me because people were strongly against playing Ravine. And when Thrift tells them to play it, all is like, oh my god, God is telling us to play Ravine. When I tell you to play it, no, it's a sin. Anyways, we have triple mastery. Then to go along with that, we have one field spell, the Ravine, that is mandatory. I don't know why everyone is hating on it. You have to play. It's not optional. You're going to search for it. So I don't know what's the big deal. And then you have one terraforming. It's really baffling. And then also we have 2 shrine and 1 foolish. You can play the triple shrine. It's just that I don't want to draw the extra shrine. It would really hurt you. Meaning, you can always discard it with your Ravine if you draw it, but I don't think you want to do that. Then for the last spells, we have triple Allure of Darkness. I really wanted to keep the deck at 40. If you want to play more than 40 cards, go straight ahead. It doesn't hurt. But when I say play more than 40, I mean draw cards. So you get your free spell counters. There are a few times, very few, that I needed to see more spells in my hand, but it's almost negligible. And that's it for your main deck. For the extra deck, we're going to go through, first of all, our Holy Fusion, Vortex, Free Negate, Do It for the Combo, Dawn Dragstore, Arcanite, Quantum, and Borrelone. Main staples for all. I've taken out Dwello. I don't think that was a great idea, but Dwello just was not seeing any play from me. I haven't summoned the card in a very long time. And by a long time, I mean like 6 months long. It's not easy to summon either, because most times you'd want to go into your combo, then make a Dwello and sit on it. But there are a lot of matchups. Example, the Orcus matchup. The Dweller is absolutely necessary. The reason why is that they can go through your 4 negates and 5 negates. They'll just play right through it. They've played through mine before, but they didn't win. I've never had a player beat me in a single duel that I set up 4 negates. It's near impossible. I don't expect them to win either, but I'm just saying there are persons who set up 5 negates and lose. And sometime after one day, if they're a jackass, like what did the person do? Beat you with 1 card? But I digress. These cards are staple. Negate, and it's your level 7, so it's free to jump in. Quantum is Quantum. It helps you against your Thunder Dragon matchups, and also any deck that targets a lot. Your Savage is Savage. Arcanite, I have mowed down fields, enormous fields with this card. I mean, I've destroyed 8 cards with this card. It's absolutely amazing. Especially with going second, because no one expects it. I don't know why. It's because they don't play pendulums that much, they don't expect it, but whatever. Then we have 1 absolute 0, so you can do the combo. We have Pitstian LP. You play both to do your combos, even if you banish... Well, every time I allure and I get the opportunity, I banish Destrudo. The reason why is Pitsy is right here. It's coming right back. Then, of course, we have the rest of the Guardragon combo, which is Triple Burst, or Romulus, and then finally the Sage Mode Rasengans. Yeah. Now, these cards are absolutely necessary to do the combos. If you want to play the deck pure, you can play cards like Pot of Desires, but I would never recommend playing it as is in the Guardragon way. There's so many times when you banish an essential combo piece, and you just can't do anything after that. I'm convinced players do Witchcraft, because I don't know how they do it and don't manage anything, but whatever, I am not them. Then we have our Electromite obvious and this card obvious. It's just a generic link too. If I had LP Masquerena, I would play it over this. Every day, all the time, every time. I'm actually going to get one. But it's real expensive now. I'm waiting till the price drop. And we have Borreload and Borrel Sword. Now, these two are just fantastic, and especially crucial for the Thunder Dragon matchups. You don't really have much for it, and TDs are your worst matchups. No deck is going to beat you quite like TD, because if they go first and you're not able to search, it's just really hard uphill challenge. The not being able to search part doesn't hurt that much. Is when they're disrupting you and you're not able to search. So you're in your hand looking at 2 dead cards and your opponent still stopping you with Ash and other stuff. It's not really pleasant. Some subscribers asked me to go through my side deck. My side deck isn't that great, actually. I just play with what I have, and it does changes frequently, especially at tournaments, where I would borrow cards from my teammate, like I'll just borrow Nibiru or Dark Ruler no more. It's very possible. So it changes. So we have standard tribute monsters, and the fun fact is that because most persons assume I'm playing Sphere mode over this, they leave 2 and run into the Lava Golem. Triple Denko, real good. Triple, Called by the Grave. 2 Secret Village of the Spellcaster. 2 regular Typhoons, like regular plain MSTs. If you're going to kill me, why am I playing MSTs? Because of Mystic Bind. I just want a way out that is not in the form of monsters. Like when I said my Pankratops, it didn't help because I can't use a monster effect. So I just learned just to play a spell, and I didn't want to play 20 because not all situations I'm going to want to discard a card. So yeah, so the free 1/1 is most likely one card I want to get rid of, because they're not going to play both Mystic Mine and Anti-Spell, you get me? Then for the last 2 side cards is 2 extra deck monsters Duello for any Orcus matchups. I also play it against Salamangreat and Avagrave. The thing is with Salamangreat, if you go first and get off your combo, this is relevant, because they're not going to beat you through 4 negates plus the Heliopolis. Avagrave is a cowboy in disguise, and no one is familiar with it, but it does burn damage. It does 100 for every dragon in your grave, and you'll gain life points as 300 for every worm monster in your grave as well. So yeah. So in other words, all you do is make triple burst, then make this. So if they actually negate you and think they got off scotch-free, just make this, and boom, they lose 100. When you end the phase, you win. So yeah, that's it, guys. You guys can tell me anything you'd like in the comment section down below. I'll definitely listen to you. I've listened to all the subscribers, but there are certain nonsenses. Like, when I do certain things, they're for a reason. I played Gate 0 one time at a tournament. I drew it every single round. I drew it 10 times in a row. For 10 turns, 10 duels, I drew it in opening hand 10 times. It's absolutely disgusting, and I always find it with the time gaze. It's ridiculous. So I don't have the type of luck that most persons have. I don't know. Persons just extremely lucky because they play one and they're like, I don't see for the whole tournament. Like, what? I could never do that. Some persons are just genuinely lucky. I just believe they're God. Must. Because they're just so lucky that they play even Desires in the deck like this, and they're like, I've never banished my Guardragon combo. I'm like, you banished 10 cards and you never hit your Tempest or your Ravine or Shrines or... Like, really? So I'm not that type of person. I'm a real human being. Because clearly these persons aren't human. They draw perfect every time. But alright guys, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Have a great day. Peace.